What is Project 2025, and why are so many people talking about it? Project 2025 is a detailed plan created by the Conservative Heritage Foundation to reshape how the U.S. government works. It's based on a 920-page document called Mandate for Leadership, and it lays out a big vision: give the president a lot more power, replace thousands of government workers with political loyalists, and push major changes in social, immigration, education, and climate policies. One of the biggest goals is to bring more control under the president. The plan calls for making agencies like the FBI, DOJ, and Federal Reserve directly answerable to the White House instead of acting independently. It also wants to fire up to 50,000 career government employees and replace them with people who support the president's agenda socially. Project 2025 proposes some major rollbacks banning abortion and limiting access to contraception, getting rid of LGBTQ protections, and canceling DEI diversity, equity, inclusion programs. On immigration, it pushes for mass deportations and using the military to enforce immigration laws inside the U.S. In education, the plan would shrink or even dismantle the Department of Education, reduce student aid, and weaken civil rights protections in schools. It also aims to cut support for renewable energy and remove many climate regulations. The Heritage Foundation is leading the project, and over 140 former Trump officials helped write it. Although Trump said in 2024 that he didn't know much about Project 2025 and even called some of its ideas ridiculous, many of the people involved in writing it are now working with or advising his team, and several of its policies are already being put into action. Critics warn that this plan could seriously damage U.S. democracy by concentrating too much power in the presidency, getting civil rights, and sidelining independent government agencies. Groups like the National Urban League have even declared a state of emergency over it. In short, Project 2025 is a massive plan to change how America is governed, and whether you support it or not, it could have a huge impact on the future of the country. So that's the brief overview. Look for my next video where we will go over the proposals for each department and what has been already completed so far in the agenda. But before we go, let's give a little insight into who all is behind this Project 2025. The following is the complete list of companies and organizations helping to build this dream of theirs. Alabama P. Policy Institute Alliance Defending Freedom, American Compass, the American Conservative, America First. Legal Foundation, American Accountability Foundation, American Center for Law and Justice, American Cornerstone Institute, American Council of Trustees, and Alumni American Legislative Exchange Council, the American Main Street Initiative, American Moment, American Principles Project, Center for Equal Opportunity, Center for Family, and Human Rights Center for Immigration Studies, Center for Renewing America, Claremont Institute, Coalition for a Prosperous America, Competitive Enterprise Institute, Conservative Partnership Institute, Concerned Women for America, Defense of Freedom Institute, Ethics and Public Policy Center, Family Policy Alliance, Family Research Council, First Liberty Institute, Forge Leadership Network Foundation for Defense of Democracies Foundation. For Government Accountability, Freedom Works, the Heritage Foundation, Hillsdale College Honest Elections Project, Independent Women's Forum, Institute for the American Worker Institute for Energy Research Institute for Women's Health, Intercollegiate Studies Institute, James Madison Institute, Keystone Policy, the Leadership Institute, Liberty University National Association of Scholars, National Center for Public Policy Research, Pacific Research Institute, Patrick Henry College, Personnel Policy Operations Recovery for America, Now Foundation, 1792 Exchange, Susan B. Anthony, Pro-Life America, Texas Public Policy Foundation, Teneo Network, Young America's Foundation.